Hey guys, just wanted to do a video of some football games I have in my collection and some of my opinions of it. I know the holiday season's coming up, so I don't know if this is something you would want to add to your collection. One is actually a free game, won't cost you a thing, but I wanted to. Now, I'm more of a baseball guy. I like more of the baseball games, but I do like watching football, and I do like playing some football games. I'm not like a big stats when it comes to football. But I do like watching progression of the game and the scores and stuff like that. So like I guess you would say my main like one of the football games I purchased about 2 years ago for their holiday sale was Play.com's second season. Now you can get this game; it's still available. They just changed the cover of the box, but it's pretty much the same game, the same components and everything. It's just that the graphics are different. I have to be truthful. I've never actually played the full version of this game. It looks a little bit too involved for me, but I do have Second Season Express, and that's like my go-to, like one of my my go-to football games. Second Season is kind of like it's not like you're not doing every snap. It's kind of like a series of possessions, so it really speeds up the game. And instead of using like yardages, they have like this thing. This is kind of like the game board, and they use zones instead, which is so you kind of have that feeling you are playing a football game, and so it's not so you kind of using that zone, so that kind of that field, and you have like the plays over here that you go through. Definitely, so you'll need like the actual like a season to play the game, but I really enjoy the game. It's one of those games where you're not, like I said, you're not like just generating a score and getting the final score. You're actually seeing each quarter the progression of how the game goes and stuff. And there's a chance that you can get stats in the game. I really enjoy it. It's like probably one of I actually have the 2020 America set, Football America. That's their fictional set. So I'm actually looking this holiday season for in their Black Friday sale to actually get an actual NFL season to go with this. So I'm thinking perhaps maybe 1984. I like I always like the old school seasons, and huge enjoy Joe Montana, and maybe playing one of the 49ers or something. I don't know, but definitely recommend this if you're like in the cross between like you're not too sure if you don't really you look at some of like these football games and they look really intense and long and you don't really have the time. Definitely check out Second Season Express. Another game is actually free that I play is Al Wilson's Fast Drive Football, and you could go there to their website, just Google Fast Drive Football. You can download. Just the only thing you have to do is print it out yourself. I got this booklet made at Staples, and you just need they have a bunch of seasons available. I actually printed out a bunch of them. This is just the one I'm playing right now, the 1981 season. So I'm doing kind of like a replay of that, and it's really simple to get into. It's kind of like if you've played History Maker Baseball, it pretty much has the same kind of concept when it comes to the charts, kind of even like the same game engine that they use, but it's really easy to get into, and it fits that void too. If you don't really have a lot of time, or you see like these other like Stratomatic football and you think it's like really hard, and you just want to get that fix of playing a football game, Fast Drive Football is definitely for you. Now, when you look at the cards, of course, I mean the cards are very like you just have the team. You don't have like player stats. But if you check their website on the community, there's things you can download in order to get player stats, which I have. I'll show in a different video when I do more of a review of that. The other football game I have, and I actually recently just broke it out, is pen and paper football. Now I have not played. There's a full version game in here that you can play. But what I do is I'm playing like more of a sim version, and where it's just like you're like rolling a dice just to get the score of each quarter. And that's what I'm doing because this is a quicker pace. And they have a bunch of, which is cool here. You can create your own teams, but in the back they have like a bunch of teams that you can pick through and create your own league. Again, these are fictional teams; they're not like NFL teams, but like it's just really cool. You pick, and then what's also cool is I don't know if like I've tried this before when I used to do even with when I had like a Stratomatic set, I was kind of doing like a season, like a fictional season or something, and I just couldn't come up with a schedule. Which is cool here is that they actually in the back here give you a schedule. So if you want to do a like a season, they have it right here, the schedule. So if you want to do a 10-team schedule, they tell you everything, how many teams each division. They even tell you about the playoffs. I'm currently doing a 12-team schedule, and I actually have a book here that I actually played the first two weeks of the season last night. And just simple, handwriting everything. I'll do more of a video at another time with more of the I don't know if you can actually see this, but it's really simple to play. It's again just generating a score. Sometimes you just want to just see the progression of a season, and sometimes it's not about just collecting stats, individual player stats. More of it sometimes it is to go through a couple of seasons and see how the team goes, because there is an off-season option in here where you roll and see how the team progresses in the off season, if they get better or if they get worse. And it's just kind of cool because it's a quick play game. So again, like last night in about like a half hour, I was able to get like 2 weeks of a season done. I'm doing like I said, I'm doing like a 12 team schedule, and it's about 14 games. So it's really cool, maybe after like 3 seasons to see how the teams go. Maybe you introduce more teams to the league. But that's something that I'm doing. Now, you could get this. I forgot what website I got this game at. I think it was like Drive-Thru or something. But just do a Google search of pen and paper football, and you can get the PDF. I think it was $1.99. So I got this printed at Staples. Again, it's going to look different depending on how you print it out. I know the version that if you get it like mailed to you is kind of like in more of a small booklet. So, but this is how I got it printed out. So it's a little bit big, but that's it. Hope you enjoy watching.